Well, howdy, folks. Thanks for joining in. Oh, this might be a short stream. I switched my streaming setup around a bit and was trying to improve things. And instead of having an easy start, ended up having to spend the last several hours trying to fix said streaming setup. But I think it started. Things seem to be running finally. I'm up on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble so far as I can tell. Let's see. And just checking a few things real quick. All right. Let's do this. Okay. Almost ready. Okay, I think I'm good. Let me get some music going. All right. I might turn up the music a little bit. All right. So, my apologies for such a slow start, and let's get into it here. So the last stream I worked on essentially the initial project setup, and then I started building this design here. Oh yeah, it is working. Sweet. Shouldn't have refreshed. All right. So I started building the initial design, which is this thing here. And that's what you can see. This is the built out version. This is Figma. And the design shows stuff like that. I wonder, can I zoom in at all? That's not super helpful. Suppose I could do that. I didn't really want to. All right. So this is what I'm aiming for. I am building out this design to make it an actual wallet, similar to how I built CrowdNode. So I have not hooked up these options yet. So when I click these, it actually just closes this modal. So I do need to update that. That's one of the first things we'll be working on. But part of that, we also need to hook it up to real stuff. However, I was planning to use Dash Wallet more or less, but after talking to CoolAJ86, he made it sound like I should not be using Dash Wallet for this. So even though I was originally thinking we would be building exactly on top of the Dash Wallet. Is it the CLI? I don't think it's the CLI. What am I looking for here? Maybe it's the CLI. No, I don't think it is. There was one I thought called Dash Wallet JS. That. So I thought we were going to be building on top of this repository. However, it sounds like we'll be going directly to these other ones. So dash keys, and a lot of that I think you end up seeing in his feedback here. So generate a wallet phrase, dash keys generate, which this is something I've already done in a previous project that, I mean, I still need to wrap it up and finish it up. It's pretty dang close though. So in CrowdNode UI, let's see, where would that have been? Yeah, this is it. Okay. So I have a function in here that generate recovery phrase. So in generate recovery phrase, it uses a bunch of this stuff. So it uses dash keys, dash phrase, dash HD, and that's essentially what I need to implement. So dash keys generate, dash keys to seed. So that's how we'll get the initial stuff for these buttons. So you'll click that, and let's show it here in the design. So you'd click generate, you'd be given this, and it would say something like, probably not username. I went over this in the last stream, but it would probably say alias or something like that instead of username. Reason being, username to me implies a central system you log into, and nobody else would be able to use that name. But we're not building something like that right now. We're building like this is more of a personal note, so you can keep track of it. Yeah. So no one's enforcing it. You could essentially, I could call my wallet Jojo Byte, and you could call yours Jojo Byte, and ours would interact completely fine. It's just a little helper to let you organize things. I don't recommend you using my my handle, but I guess you can if you want to be that way. So you would click that. I guess I shouldn't have gone forward. Let me see if I can go back. So you'd either generate a new wallet, you'd enter the alias you want to use, you'd click next, and that, I don't think we'd display the wallet address. That's not as important on this stage, but we would need to do the recovery phrase and make sure this is like you back this up. That's very, very important. Or if you already have a recovery phrase, you'd be able to go to this one. You'd still be able to enter an alias, but this is where you'd paste that other stuff we were just looking at. So then you'd add the wallet, and it would take you to the same place as generate, and then you'd be in our wallet here. So I haven't gotten to building any of this stuff yet. I was just working on that onboarding process so far. I might get to some of this, but in reality, I just spent a whole lot of time just trying to start the stream. So we'll see what we can get done. But we need to implement these smaller dialog pop-ups, which right now, this is a dialog, which if you're familiar with HTML5, dialog is a newer element that it just helps you in doing, like, a long time ago you could do an alert. So you could do an alert or a confirm, and you could be like, let's see, don't do that. So you could do that and you'd get an alert like that. Don't do that. That doesn't look very nice though. And then you could also do a confirm, that's it. All right, so boom. And there you get a confirmation. And if I had actually done this different, well, actually it showed it there. So you could use a variable for that. So let's see, let ya herd equals. So if you click OK, ya herd. Whoops. What's going on here? Ya herd. So because I clicked OK, ya herd is true. That other one I clicked cancel and it was false. So that's what happens with confirm. But as you probably were able to see, it doesn't look great. It doesn't match the design. So the dialog element allows you to build stuff where it matches your design. It feels more like a fully functioning app. And so what I've done here is this dialog I've set to a full screen style that I've added on top of it, but I'm pretty sure that I can use this component that I made last time. So that's the CSS, this component. Let's resize that here. All right, so I've tried to build this component in a way, and this is all vanilla JS. This is not a React, Vue, Svelte, whatever component. This is all vanilla JavaScript, no framework required. But it just creates a dialog, adds a form inside, there's a progress option, and it allows me to set that full screen thing. Where was that? Placement, I set to full screen. But normally, the default style will likely end up matching this, as there's several instances where we've got pop-ups like that. So we'll go ahead and go ahead. Merp. We'll go ahead and show that. So there's another dialogue, slightly different. Another one. So all of these are so similar in placement and styling that being able to reuse that component, I think, will be very beneficial. And there's another one. But I also liked the idea of using it also for this, because the real function of the web app here is this wallet, but I kind of like this popping over it and forcing you to deal with that before you get to see this interface. All right, that was a much longer recap and explanation than I intended to do. So let's try to get into some code. I actually made a couple fixes before. Oh wait, before I do that, we should update our to-do list here. So instead of dash site and dash wallet, I believe we will want dash keys, implementation of dash keys, and let's go back to our crowd node. Or I pulled this up. So wait. So AJ says dash keys generate dash keys to seed. I wonder if he rolled up some of this functionality, because when I first implemented this, I don't think dash keys had all of this other stuff, but maybe he added some of it. So to seed was in dash phrase. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna use my reference here because I've already built this. So we're gonna say we need to implement dash keys, dash phrase, dash HD. Let's see. Dash HD. And think there's dash TX, I think he told me. Where was that? Might have to check some messages real quick. T dash TX. Yep, so a few messages he did reference dash TX. So I am going to reference it here, even though in here I'm not seeing a reference to it, but let's read through this first. So generate a wallet phrase dash keys generate. Let's actually pull this out so that it's easier to reference and flip between. So dash keys generate 128. So I'm using that in CrowdNode UI dash phrase. Some of what I've done here though, oh, and there's the target entropy, so 128, that matches. So I'm thinking he must have rolled some of these functions into dash keys. And then to seed, I also do dash phrase. Get balance of wallets. This we should discuss. Maybe draw out on paper. This should be offline first. That's challenging because you have to break it into essentially a 3-pass, possibly recursive process. For Xpub has money, then bulk check address online, update cache, and run again with final result. You have to do that each wallet. For each wallet, for each account contact in use by the wallet, for each address, and each change address. Oof, that's a lot. Okay, share pairing contact info QR. Add a contact, save xpub xpriv from contact via QR string for the contact to share with them in similar fashion via email text. Request funds. This needs a hybrid xpub address URL as to be backwards compatible. Send funds. This can be via WIFs, QRs, or URL. Via xpriv. It depends on what the receiver is using. This will need warnings if the receiver has given you non-xpub or an xpub at the wrong level. Basically, this doesn't exist yet in the wild. This is what Evo is trying to accomplish. Algorithm for xpub send, aka cache-like send, aka contact send. With xpubs and denominations, it even has unit tests. Alright, there must be an API send that follows things like dash direct expect. If the amount requested isn't detected as denominated, it should prompt something like use contact send pay to individual. Use legacy send pay to older apps or websites. All right. Not sure. I will likely bounce back to reference this. For now, though, I'm just going to update this implementation thing because I've already got it changed in the README here. So implementation of -tx, -hd, -keys, and -phrase modules. Let's actually, before we do that, go to open phrase HD. -tx and keys. Okay, so well, that doesn't bode well. The latest version I contributed to, and that was 5 months ago. Let's see. So what's he say here? Dash keys generate and to seed. Yeah, at least in the main branch. I wonder if he's done some work outside of main. 88555. Nope. Alright, dash keys JS is not up to date. If he's done work, he has not pushed them. So I think this is wrong. Or maybe he's just remembering incorrectly. Dash TX also hasn't been touched for a while. 4 months, 77666. Okay, so likely nothing's changed for that. I'm gonna close that one for now. Dash HD was definitely updated recently. So what do we got here? Let's check out the recent commits. And this has also not been updated for a while. Three months. All right. All right. So now at least I've checked those. So I'm fairly confident that I will use this same way I used in CrowdNode to implement. I'll probably be able to drop some of this stuff. This was maximum trying to figure out everything I had access to. And so it was more on the debug side of things. We likely won't need every single one of these things. However, one of the more recent things I've done for CrowdNode UI is, where is it? Branches. I think this is the most up to date. It looks like I commented those two out. But we, for this wallet, will actually need those. Let's see. So a lot of what I worked on for CrowdNode UI that has not been released yet and I need to finish up is implementing multiple addresses, which, let's see. So it won't show here yet. This is on the main or master branch for CrowdNode UI. But right now, when you click this button, it opens this. However, on the branch I was just showing here, if I could find it. Where did that go? I guess it's this. All right, so on this branch here, this address, for example, it would pop up and instead, wait, maybe it doesn't pop anything up. Yeah, no, I think it does. To generate a new address instead. So instead of generating a new wallet, it gives you the option of generating a new address and letting you nickname it, which will be a similar process to doing what I'm saying here with the alias. So this lets you reference yourself how you want. So you would have an alias that is whatever you want, like Jojo Byte for me. And once you've done that, when you add a contact, you can give them an alias as well. So then if, for example, I'm paying Cool AJ86, I could have one with his contact name, and once I've got the dash address information, or I think it would be an XPub for him, I'd add the contact, and then he'd show up in my list here. That alias would just be so that I could easily find him and reference it for him. In any case, it would do very similar things to this component, the dialog address component. Part of what I'm trying to avoid, though, is in CrowdNode UI, I have all of these dialog components. It's a lot of duplicated code, and I'm trying to see if I can get it so I just have this one dialog component, and then when you implement a dialog, that only the code that you really need to change gets changed. So, for example, the onboarding dialog. I set the onboarding flow, I tell it the placement, which is full screen, and then I set some content inside, and there will be some other stuff. We'll need to hook up some event listeners and stuff, but that's what is displaying this right now. So I like that better, because then you only have one dialog component and everything else is just implementing that component. Everything else is kind of there and set up in a reusable fashion. So address would do something like what I was just showing. Add wallet, triggers the modal to pop up, or the dialog to pop up. I changed the encryption around and broke out the encryption stuff I was using so that it could be implemented in Node or on the server side as well. Components, dialogues, QR. Okay, that's right. So I changed things around quite a bit. Actually, I could just show this. That would be better. Let me see here. Let's get one of the previous keys I've used. I think that one. So let's see if I can recover that. All right, yep, there we go. So, oh, I can't show it yet. Haha, this is the problem. I have to do... Let's kill this server real quick. So we're gonna kill that one. And then I can, I think, start CrowdNode. Alright, and if I come here, there we go. So this is actually on the most up-to-date branch, I believe. Yep, okay. So this is what it will look like when I finish up these changes in this branch. When you initialize it, you can give your wallet a name. And so I'm calling it the wallet name, but in this, it would be more your alias or username type of name. So you generate a new wallet, and instead of being main, you'd be JojoByte or whatever. And then you can enter the recovery phrase. So if I add that, there we go. And now I've got that reference to main. So we'll be making this style better so that it looks more like the design here, but it will still function very similarly to this CrowdNode setup. And this is what I was trying to show. I've got this that now tries to generate a new address. So if you've already got your wallet set up, which you kind of have to on initial load, when I click generate, it just adds one new address. So I've got this broken up right now where this is a name for the wallet. And if you want another wallet, let's see. Let's grab a different key and paste that. All right. So now, if I click this, I can select either of these. And I can tell Fury Vault Reunion Wallet versus main. The way this is going to work though, you don't need separate wallets for each user you're interacting with. So that name wouldn't be exactly wallet specific, maybe it would. So at least that first one. So this one, I guess would kind of be your wallet name, but these ones in here are actually references to an xpriv or xpub that you have from whoever the contact is you're trying to send or receive or request money from. All right. So that's how the interface is currently working. Well, not currently. It will be working once I finish up the work for CrowdNode UI. So a lot of this stuff will translate over. There are going to be some changes, but one of the things that was tricky to figure out was allowing you to generate multiple addresses and how we store it. So if we go into here and we go into the application, we're already under local storage. And so I had to figure out a way of mapping things that let me track it easily enough. And so this is the method I ended up settling on, is you've got the recovery phrase main. Is that what it stands for? Yeah, it is. So recovery phrase main, and under accounts, it points RP main, and that's how I know which ones these are associated with. And then I take each RP double underscore, I find any value with RP underscore underscore in local storage, and that's how I know it's a recovery phrase. And then we're able to parse through and generate these. It sounds like what we'll need to do in the wallet is actually bulk request to get funds for a bunch of different addresses. And so, let's see. Yeah, to get the balance for each address, we need to bulk request a bunch of those. In any case, I am getting slightly sidetracked, but I'm also trying to work through this in my head of what needs to be implemented. So you've got the recovery phrases, and I guess that's all I've got. I simplified it more. I forgot about that. But this is set up this way so that if you encrypt your wallet, so you click here and you enter a password and encrypt. Uh-oh, did it get an error? Ooh, that's not good. What happened? That's odd. Let's try that again just to see. Oh. I know this was working. That's interesting. Well, it looks like there's a bug there, so I'll have to figure that out. Cryptic storage, 2 bytes, hex dot length. That is so bizarre. All of this was working. Let's see if maybe it's a weird... Let's remove accounts, and we're gonna remove that, and then we're gonna refresh. Okay. Let's go back to console. Some of it's running. All right, that is super bizarre. I'll have to figure this out. I don't need to do it right now, but it's really more of a sidetrack. But it's quite annoying because I know this was all working. Maybe cryptic storage is not all the way up to date. Suppose I could try that. Let's see. Oh, I did update my version of Node. I don't think that should cause it, but just did an npm install again. Let's refresh. And certainly not encrypted. Nope, didn't solve it. It is odd that it's also getting this error. Oh, interesting. Okay. So it might be, let's do that again. And actually, I know CoolAJ86 has been messing with that stuff. See if I can eliminate the duck DNS thing. So we'll do that. See if that will eliminate at least one of the errors. Nope. Hey, Shinmek. How's it going? Okay, that is working. But I'm guessing it's a cores issue, which is why we were using duck DNS. Oh, just trying to figure out some stuff and getting sidetracked on the wrong project. All right. Anyways, let's go back to the wallet. This isn't being fixed right now, and I'm trying to work on the wallet, not CrowdNode. I was just trying to work through some of that stuff real quick. Let's get the server back up there. Okay, and refresh. There we go. All right, so here's the wallet we're working on. In any case, we've got a lot of this stuff more or less figured out, so it's really just implementing it. I can't recall. Okay. It does look like I've got most of these. See, 305 is the latest one. 139, 60. Might not need dash wallet. 110. That's my repository there. There's a later version there. I don't know if it matters. And 132. 3. Okay. So all of the packages that should be installed here are the latest. So I've got those. Got my imports file. So they're coming in there. All right, so this should mostly be set up. So I should be able to generate that stuff. Let's add a new, I'm just going to call it utils. Maybe I'll rename it, but I know in CrowdNode it was called utils. So I know I'm going to need something like that, which I think would go up and up. I don't know why that's there. Yeah, vanilla.js. No React, no Vue, no Svelte or anything like that. Just plain old JavaScript. Alright, so I'm going to copy this function from CrowdNode UI. I can actually simplify this, so phrase and okay, I don't think we'll be dealing with whiffs. So I think I can eliminate this block. We should just be dealing with stuff like this. We will need those. Let's do that for now. So this will either all right, so essentially if you run this function and don't provide a phrase, it will generate a brand new one for you. But if you do provide it, it just uses that, and then it does the to seed, uses the secret salt, which is an empty string. I wonder if I should be actually providing the secret salt. Like if this should be the app name, like Incubator Wallet or something like that. I'm not sure. I don't think I need that with. I'm gonna comment that out for now. These are most of the things I'll be interacting with. And I don't know what I was using the base 58 check for, so I'm gonna look in the other. Well, I guess I could just pull this over. Let's do that so y'all can see what I'm doing. This is CrowdNode UI. So address to pub key hash. I think I pulled these in, but I don't know if I necessarily need them. Maybe I will eventually. Code you went. Yeah, these might be. Those might be things I don't need anymore. A lot of that functionality might actually be in one of these libraries. I think when I originally started CrowdNode UI, they were missing, and so I ended up copying some of the code from one of them in here. But I don't know if I'll need that base 58 check. And dash keys, that's funny. Not even using dash keys right now, which is the main thing I was told to use by Kool-Aid J86. Dash keys generate. I suppose I did not check. Let's see. And close that for now. That's dash keys, dash phrase. Close that. Not right. Yeah. All right, this might work for now, so that when you click either of these buttons, like in here, if you click next, either of those should work now to show the recovery phrase, or if you actually do the other one where you're using it, where you're providing it, so you're importing an already existing one. We don't force you to back it up because, well, you're importing it. You should already have a backup. Okay, let's see. Good, test this out, actually. So, say, import from was it libs? Nope. Helpers. Helpers, utils, and generate, right? Okay. So we could come down here and say, actually, we could come right here. Maybe I won't do it like that. Probably be better to say if. Oh wait, ha. I'm super smart. So if no phrase, let's see, local storage equal to that. Will that work? I guess we'll find out. And if we do that, okay, let's see. That might actually verify this is working. Nope, require is not defined. Interesting. Oh, I know why it is. Dash wallet right there. There's the culprit. All right, let's see if it works with that commented out. No? Dash HD, not you too. Am I using Dash HD? Got it right there. Well, that is interesting. Most of this stuff was copied from CrowdNode UI, and it was working in CrowdNode UI. So there's Dash HD. Suppose this was in the base folder. Let's see if it could be something with the package JSON config. Type module. -HD, I guess it hard sets the -HD version. I don't think that should be the issue. Okay, what else is different? Manifest shouldn't be it. Imports. I don't think that should be it. That just caches stuff for us. A service worker. Well, maybe, let's see. I did drop everything into this source folder. I wonder if it could be because imports is at the top level here. I'm gonna take a chance here and move that up. Okay. And change the import of it. Wait. That was close. So we don't want this because we're using this module in the browser, and that's why we do it with that node modules. Oh, that could be it right there. So, wait, no, it was the top level. That should have worked already. Never mind. Now, this wouldn't work. We'd have to do that. So I think we'd have to do up like that. Require is not defined. Window. Let's see if maybe it needs the exact version. Nope. Oh wait, I thought I disabled that. I missed that? Dash keys comes before dash HD. Hmm. I suppose... Could it be the JS config? Maybe. Let's see if I tweak the JS config, if that improves or does anything. It's already looking like it's more or less the same thing. Skip libcheck, types, node, modules, types. This is looking like it's more or less the same. So I don't think that's going to do anything for me. Yeah, so it's not JS config. See if something got updated. Dash HD. Dash HD. No, those are all there. Oh. No. Thought maybe that could be it, but sure doesn't look like it's it. I'd gone out of my way to get this export import thing working so that you could use common JS modules. I wonder if it's something with it being in the root folder here. Would that be it? I mean, that is a difference there. So here we just serve the main directory, which we're still kind of doing, but we're saying use a single page app at index HTML. Maybe that's it. So this being imported here, if it's importing correctly, it should mean that window.dash-keys exists right here. So let's go ahead and console.log. Gonna copy both of these. Okay. So that never even got triggered. But it is getting loaded. And it is getting loaded first. dash keys. Oh. Wait, no, that is there. Oh, no, yeah. So I have that right there. But it's not right here. I think I've told AJ about this before. I don't know if I modified my local file or something, but gosh, that's so annoying. So that's what's going on. Window.dashKeys is not actually being set. Okay, I need to find out what version. Dash keys 1. Dash keys 1. So it's claiming it's the same version. Let's check out our package.lock for both. And we want dash keys and dash keys. So so right, man. Okay, dash keys is locked to actual 1, not that. So let's see if we can npm install. And let's check it again. Well, let's make sure. So, oh my gosh. So that should be gone now. So if we npm install, should be up to date for dash keys. It's gone. What happened? Alright, we need to check dash keys. Last updated 5 months ago. Sure enough, there it is, right there. What's going on? Cache, maybe? No. I'm gonna delete all of node modules. Maybe something's getting cached weird or something. So dash keys. It's not there. What the heck? Yet the main branch right here shows I added it. What the heck is going on? I'm pretty confused. I at least now know why it's not working, but well, I know why I was getting the error here in what I'm building. I don't know why this is not working from an npm install. npmjs.com. npmjs.com dash keys. All right, we get dash keys here. The versions, version 1. Look at that. So npm is showing a version that is not right. Trying to think. See. All right, this is my local version. It is up to date. Is that what's wrong here? Let's see. Okay. So I just tagged that just to see. Let's see if I can publish this. I think I have access to. So I'm going to test if I can. Well, it didn't throw me an error. Hey, look at that. And And if we go to the code, there it is. Okay. So apparently this was never published. So I'm actually gonna change what I was doing here. And what was I looking at? Package JSON has npm version bump. So if I do npm, so chore. I was gonna use the bump, but I don't actually. Let me see. I'm gonna finish typing this out first. So bump to the %s. Okay, so I want to copy. Apologies for doing this off screen. I was wanting to test this stuff first, so let's check npm version help. So version. It's not telling me what it defaults to for npm version. Npm version. See, that's what I'm looking for here is this bump isn't showing what it is doing. So what's the default? That's what I want to know. I don't want legacy release. Give me the latest. The new version argument should be a valid symver. In the second case, the existing version will be incremented by 1 in the specified field. We'll try to read the latest git tag and use that. Run in a git repo. It will also create a version, commit, and tag. Find with M. Okay, since I don't know what it defaults to, I'm gonna do it with it just typed out real quick and try this. So, ooh, that was close. Almost had a typo there. It messed things up. Let's see if this works. Okay. And npm publish. Okay. And come back here. I wonder if I can drop this. Delete tag. I don't know what drop does. Yes. Unable to drop commit. Break everything. Regret all your decisions. I don't want to do this. Let's see. Why is this getting cut off? Stop being weird. Come on. I want to abort. Okay. Apologies, I'm looking through some documentation here. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Certainly wasn't what I wanted. All right, I took the cheap way. So let's see, npm version, bump that, and npm publish. See if I can reset this here. Oof, this is becoming far more difficult than I anticipated. That is weird. All right, so in spite of my best sneaky efforts, I messed things up here, so okay, so I think I might as well just reset current branch, discard all changes. All right. So we've got that, and let's go ahead and git push origin oh, lovely. Git push what's the option to push tags again? All right, maybe the tag pushed. Let's check. Where is it? Tags. Yes, did. Okay, cool. So at least that tag is there. And let's actually make sure it points to something real. Yeah, I guess so. Ah, dang. All right, so the problem I just ran into is I made the change on the main branch, but the main branch is protected from pushes, so I can't actually push to the main branch to get it to update. I apparently needed to do it through a pull request. So even though I had this connected to the main branch when I tagged it, this main branch, if I look here, has the wrong version information. Let's see if I can get this fixed. Not exactly what I was hoping to spend time on, but I suppose it had to be done. Alright, let's see. Might mess with settings, so I might do it off screen here. Apologies. Really don't want to disable the rules. That seems not right. Alright, let's see if I can be tricky. So we're on main. Let's create a new branch, fix, bump v1.0.1. Might already regret this. Yeah, I already regret this. Let's see. Reset current branch to this commit. Start all, yes. Okay. And then, let's see. Oh my gosh. Some of these features are stupid. This should have been literally no problem. Okay. So now if we come here, I think that's all we needed to do. And what about that one? Yeah, okay. All right, so let's get push to origin. All right. So we should have a new branch. There we go. Let's see. Code. Branches. V101. Pull request. Apologies, just doing stuff here. So main. All right, so publish v101 2 npm to fix require issue and ESM module. This gets master main branch. Viewers, I'm gonna add j86. I think that should be good. All right, create pull request. And ugh. Okay, I did not intend to get sidetracked on this for so long. Suppose it needed to be fixed and it was causing a real issue, but still don't like it. Probably gonna delete this label. Yes, technically I was running into a bug, but okay, but it is already published. So I can come back. Where am I at? Move that off screen. So now if we come into package.json, and I think we can go back to that and one. Okay. So PMI should get us that. And 101. Perfect. There we go. So now we can go back to here. All right. And what's missing is... yeah, we can delete this now. Main? Yeah, this is where we were at. So we need to await. All right. That didn't work. Oh, I know why. Application. Dash recovery, delete that. Okay. Ruh-roh. Let's do that, and then local storage dash recovery gets set to JSON dot stringify phrase, and up here we do JSON dot parse. Okay. So I think we want to do that because it could potentially be undefined or something like that, if I recall correctly. So if it's undefined, then it gives an empty string, and then JSON parse does not freak out. Okay, I think that should work, but let's come here again. I'm going to actually wipe this out since it's not that helpful. Retro. Unexpected end of JSON input. I guess I didn't catch it. I thought that should have worked. Application. Oh, that's right. That's where I went wrong. All right, so now it tries to parse it, but it's empty. Will that work? There we go. Okay, so this one worked. So that gets parsed. And because it would parse to false, this is false. So we generate a new phrase and then we stringify it and get it stored there. And so if we come back here Now we've got the recovery phrase stored there, which is not actually what we want to do. We probably want to do, let's see. Let recovery phrase. And maybe I could do phrase is equal to recovery phrase. Okay, and delete that. Here, refresh. There we get a phrase. I'm going to go back to application. It's just storing that phrase. If we refresh, it retrieves the phrase. So then it is correctly storing dash recovery phrase as that. All right, so that's working. That took way freaking longer than I anticipated. Oh, I haven't published anything to NPM in a while, and I shouldn't have done that test tag version. I apparently should have made it off of a branch. And, now I know. Hopefully I won't forget. Should add some notes for myself here. Oh my gosh.